What's up guys, and welcome back to another Fallout 4 video, and today I wanted to show you guys the latest changes to the mod menus for the 1.5.4 update. There's actually quite a few things that have been changed in terms of interface when checking out certain mods and stuff. There's also some pretty cool additions that I'm going to be going through the video as well, and this update is live on the PC right now and we'll be heading to consoles next week. So for you console users, I guess this is a little bit of an early look of what the mod menu is actually going to be like from here on out. Now I do want to give credit to a buddy of mine known as Hey I'm Starlord. He's pretty much how I found out that the update was actually live on PC. Like, I had no idea that it was actually available on PC. I knew about all of the details and stuff, I just didn't know that you could actually view it right now. So that's how I'm able to actually preview this on the PC, just showing you guys what it's going to be like on consoles before it's actually been released on the console version. So if you do want to check out Starlord, I'll leave a link to his channel in the description down below. You guys can go ahead and subscribe to him over there. And enough talking, let's jump straight into the video. So one of the first changes we're going to be going over is the mod interface for the mod details page. So now when you click on a specific mod, you'll notice that the interface has completely changed. From the big image that used to be in the middle, you'll now notice that the image is much smaller and is now placed on the left, and the description is now much bigger and is now placed on the right. And of course, this allows for much more improved readability for the mod details itself, which in my opinion is one of the most important things about a mod. This is why personally I love this interface change. Of course, some people out there won't agree with it, some people may prefer the older one, but in my opinion I just prefer it, and I think it's definitely a change for the better there. Now there's also a few more things to know about the page itself. Number one is that the count of ratings will now appear in the top left hand corner underneath the mod title. And of course, this allows you to view how many people have specifically voted for the mod that you're looking at, and in general give you a more accurate description of how highly rated a mod actually is. So definitely some really cool stuff there in terms of general improvements for that side of things. One more last thing to look at in this sort of interface is the reporting section. Beforehand, if you was to go ahead and report a mod, when you hit report, it would just say that you've reported it. That's pretty much it. It won't give you any options for any specific things to report it for. While now with this update, you can actually report it for specific things such as harassment, racial discrimination, profanity, and things like that. So it just allows you to specifically report things easier, and in turn that helps Bethesda out with filtering out specific bad mods that they need to remove and stuff like that. So again, just some general improvements for the interface there. But moving on from the mod details interface, now let's take a look at the actual load order of mods. So the load order has also changed as well. You'll notice that it's pretty much the same interface as the newly updated mod details page. When you actually click on load order and you hover over a specific mod, you'll now know the description of the mod in the load order as well. So beforehand, with the load order, it just wouldn't show a description. It will show you the mod that you're looking at, but it just won't show a description at all. Whereas now, of course, that has changed. Another change in the load order is that the menu now displays options to disable or delete all mods within the load order itself there, and this was something that was only really available from the mods main menu. So now you can do it within the loads order, and again, it's just a general kind of improvement for the mods menus in general. And for the final thing to mention about these interface changes is that when you're actually on the mods main menu, when you're hovering down, you'll usually come across things like most popular today, most popular weekly, and stuff like that. Well, this has now changed, and once you're hovering over most popular today, if you simply press the right trigger or the left trigger, it will switch to most popular weekly, and when you press it again, it will then switch to most popular all time. When you press it again, it will then switch back to most popular daily. So using the bumpers now, or the triggers, whatever you want to call them, this now allows for easier management when actually searching for most popular mods. And again, I just think that's generally a really cool feature that has been implemented with this update. And that's pretty much it for the new features that are included with the update itself. This is actually the new features category from the dev notes on Bethesda.net themselves, and they have also gave as well some general fixes. They've actually stated here that the mod menu will now check for available space before starting to download mods, and this is personally something huge, because for me, I don't really check how much free space that I have, and I'll just start downloading a mod, and at the very last minute of the download, it will then pop up saying that you don't have enough space to download it. And this is something that I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys out there have also came across before. So now instead of that happening, it's now going to tell you, you can't download it beforehand, because it'll actually check now for the available space. So that's another sort of fix, or I guess that's more of a feature in the fixes category. And aside from that, they've just stated things like general stability and performance improvements there. So that is pretty much a wrap up of the 1.5 update. I did want to bring this to you guys today with actual gameplay of everything, just to show you the the interface changes and stuff like that. One final thing to mention about this is that they've stated that you do have to update to the 1.5.4 update on the PlayStation 4 in order to participate in the PS4 mods closed beta, which is kind of weird how they've mentioned that. I do presume, and this is just my presumption, that considering we're closing down on the days in the month anyway, we're like, what, 26 days into this month so far, I would presume that, but considering they've mentioned it as well, that the PS4 mods closed beta is probably going to be happening next week, either just as this update rolls out or very, very shortly after it has updated to the consoles. But either way, hope you did enjoy this video today or did find it helpful. As always, be sure to leave a like down below, guys. Your support, of course, is always greatly appreciated on the channel. Subscribe if you guys are new around, and I'll catch you guys next time with a brand new video. Peace out.